Just Dance Unlimited songs are going away. We've known for a while now. And in this video, I was playing the final happy hour, which any of the 700 current songs could appear off of Just Dance Unlimited. And I will be giving you backstory and my thoughts to the video that you're looking at. So without further ado, let's get started. As you can see from this is a little bit before the happy hour. This is just as a comparison to show you how many people were just in the tournament. 44 people were here, which is fairly normal for Just Dance 2022 standards. And within just a few short songs later, it bumped up to 70 participants before happy hour. Now that's fairly common, but there's still a few more songs before happy hour, so I was actually genuinely shocked at the player count for this. Then we reach Levitating, which has 101 participants, and now more people from the Just Dance community on Twitter is starting to join for what might be one of the most craziest happy hours yet in terms of player count. And I just want to say real quick before we begin, a massive thank you to the Just Dance community for also joining me on this happy hour. I know it's not because of me, okay? Look. But it's so nice to see everyone coming together to send Just Dance Limited off in such a good and well-deserving way based off the run it's had. I mean, even the support from bigger figures in the Just Dance Twitter community is insane as well. Like, Amperfall being in here was very, very influential, I feel like, and was amazing to see. And it only kept getting better, because we kept getting Rocky the Nerd and a lot more Just Dance YouTubers in here, like Dance Pool. And seriously, I'm so happy they took time out of their busy days and busy lives to help give a proper send-off to Just Dance Unlimited. And then we end this happy hour off with 120 plus participants. And surely you're thinking, it can't get any higher, right? Jesus fucking Christ. Anyways, with that though, it's finally happy hour time. Next we have Shantae Seeded Edition. Now, if you've been on this channel before, you know I am not the biggest fan of seeded songs, but I feel like that's fine. This was definitely a perfect way to start the happy hour, as this is definitely a cool down and warm up song, definitely trying to get you ready for what's to come, and I don't think they could have started this any other way. But now to the song itself. I couldn't live without this song being on Just Dance Plus, although I would be extremely sad as well if it doesn't come, because again, as I've spoken about in the past, this would be great for people with disabilities in Just Dance.
Alright, baby. Shakira. Maluma. Pretty boy. You're my baby. Yeah. Colombia. Feel me? Pretty boy.
Now, I feel like Juju on that beat was such a weak way to follow that first song up, and I feel like that definitely could have been better in the playlist for the happy hour. But it's also nice to kind of see here the same way, because it's definitely one of those throwbacks that you don't realize you miss until it will be gone. Now for the song itself, I found that the map was very, very simple, but simple in a fun way to the point where I feel like the whole family could dance to this. But I also wouldn't mind it not being added to Plus. I don't feel like this should be one of their main priorities to add. The next song in the playlist was Positions, and I feel like Positions was in a pretty good position, pun intended, to be added to the next one in the playlist, because I feel like it's the perfect bridge between a easier choreo and a harder choreo. Like, okay, I'm ready to advance to harder choreos now, I'm definitely going to be playing Positions. And it also helps that the map itself is so beautifully, like, visually stunning, and the choreo is so fun as well. And it has some of the best timings in Just Dance Unlimited history. You're the First, My Last, My Everything was the next song to be played in the happy hour. And personally, remember when I said about positions being the perfect bridge between going to easy choreos to harder choreos? I feel like the bridge was gone because we instantly dropped back to an easy choreo. And not that I don't mind, but during this part particularly, the playlist felt empty. It didn't feel like it kept the energy up that I was expecting to see in the last happy hour with all the songs. Now personally, I love this song, but I don't feel like it should be added behind positions out of anything. I feel like it should have been used towards more the end of the happy hour. But this is one of my favorite Just Dance songs of all time. I love the background, the goofy outfits, the choreo. It's so good, and I love the timings as well. I just wish it was bundled up with more of the cooler down ones. Next song was The Way, which I feel like was a good one to put after the last one, because now we're picking up the energy more a little bit, but it's still a nice slow choreo and a nice slow song. But the song still feels very hyper while it's maintaining to be slow, which is very, very nice for the playlist. Now, my personal thoughts on this is I love all the background changes. I love the choreo of the female, which is what I was playing, and I love the outfits. This was also my first time playing. And honestly, I feel like it could have not been in a better spot in this playlist. It was meant to be right here. Now, if you've been watching this video and getting to this part, you would understand that I feel like that the playlist, every other song has been kind of weak. But this one, no, I feel like it's also in the right spot of this playlist, and it couldn't go behind any other songs. I just can't explain why I feel that way, and that's a problem. It's only a problem because I would love to. But I love the dance, I love the background, and I love the coaches, if we're just going to be talking about map-wise. I just feel like this kind of matches the energy of the last one well. Not the song itself, but the choreo and background and everything else makes it a deserving spot right behind the last one on this playlist. Now, the last one is Juice, and I think everyone knows all the things that happened to me this time, but if you don't, oh boy, you're in for a treat. So yeah, that happened. Weirdly enough though, I think Water Me was actually one of the best endings to a happy hour playlist I've seen for so long. And it really just proves the hyper and energetic nature of many of the Just Dance Unlimited maps that I feel like I have yet to see in most of the Just Dance Plus maps. And I get that's just because, you know, they're briefly adding ones from Unlimited and extra games. But I really missed what I feel like the high energy pop songs and the high energy choreos that Just Dance used to have that was illustrated well on Just Dance Unlimited. And I feel like this was definitely the best and the right way to send off happy hours with all the possible songs coming for good. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you Just Dance Unlimited for bringing so many eyes to some of the older Just Dance songs that other people may have missed. And thank you everyone for joining this happy hour.